San Francisco city supervisors are proposing a new ordinance that would prohibit smoking on the outdoor patios of bars and restaurants. And it would get rid of some exceptions allowing indoor smoking in some bars. But some small business owners are pushing back. They say it will have a negative impact. KRON 4's Amanda Hari talked to one of those owners.
Smoking cigarettes, a divisive topic and largely banned in many spaces. New legislation by San Francisco city leaders could further restrict where people can smoke.
My reaction was, why are we doing this?
The proposed ordinance would prohibit smoking on outdoor patios and eliminate exceptions allowing indoor smoking. Justin Dolzol is the owner of Bar Part-Time at the corner of 14th and Guerrero Street. His bar doesn't allow smoking. Still, he's joined about a dozen other bars signing a petition opposing the ordinance that would impact businesses like Zeitgeist and El Rio.
Taking away the ability to have people smoke outside in that patio would radically alter their business. It would change the type of patrons who want to go through, how people want to stay there, hang out. It would really have a big effect.
Another reason some people aren't a fan of the ordinance is because they don't believe it'll stop people from smoking. So if a bar like El Rio could no longer allow people to smoke on their patio, that would mean people would just get pushed out to smoking on the sidewalk.
Where elderly people, more immunocompromised people, small children, families are walking. Suddenly something that was confined to a small area in the back of a bar, a patio, what have you, is everyone's problem out on the streets.
The ordinance was introduced by Supervisor Myrna Melgar. She did not respond to requests for comment in time for this report. In the proposal summary, it cites the Surgeon General, CDC, and World Health Organization's assertion that there is no safe level of exposure to secondhand smoke, saying, quote, air quality measurements taken by UCSF researchers in San Francisco bar patios in 2022 determined that 6 of the 9 patios visited had peak readings in the EPA unhealthy air quality range or higher. One patio where several patrons were smoking cigars registered in the hazardous range. Still, some residents in neighboring businesses aren't concerned.
The smell, I can't smell, and it doesn't really bother me. I think that for businesses like El Rio or Mothership, their customers want to enjoy themselves, and if that includes smoking, that's, should be allowed.
The proposed ordinance still must be approved by the Land Use and Transportation Committee before it can be put on the agenda to go before the Board of Supervisors. In San Francisco, Amanda Hari, KRON 4 News.